And then to receive it in like kind is to not deny the giver or the receiver. Now, one way that I receive that Reverend Louis tends to chuckle at is my grandparents always gave me cards for birthdays and for Christmas. And because I do this today, as evidenced by Reverend Eileen, she's seen me do this. I get a card for a birthday and I shake it, because usually money fell out. So it's kind of easy for me to receive that as well. Money, yeah. Now, it's interesting how all this stuff comes with us, from the beginning. So I really try to receive those with the excitement and enthusiasm in which they're given. I knew I was loved. Didn't have a lot of presents, but what we had, we really wanted. Like one year was just bicycles for my sisters and I. That's a great present when you're in the desert. It's 80 degrees, it's Christmas Day. We never got raincoats or galoshes or boots. Didn't do that. And now, we always got a Christmas meal. So, for me, not having the same meal every Christmas, I'm not stuck in the idea it has to be the same meal every Christmas. I'm more flexible with foods. I appreciate different people's traditions if they have them. I hope they invite me. Because I'm not disappointed, you see, in what someone else does. I honor that. I also value the importance of being in a family setting, in a community. We were a small family. There was just 4 of us growing up. And our family holidays were 4. So it was small compared to maybe an Italian family or, whoever. And I hear families say, oh, we have like 40 people. 40 people, whoa. You got a table that big? No, we eat everywhere, all over the house. I go, so I love the community of the holiday, whatever size it is. And there's always a time of excitement when the occasion arrived, when Christmas arrived. One year, my parents were so excited about what they had gifted us, and they were up till midnight. This was the bicycle year. That at 12:15, wake up, Santa's been here. So we got up. Yay, opened all our presents. Parents were smart. We all got to sleep in. That taught me consideration. That's what it taught. But they were as excited as we were. They couldn't wait for us to see and experience the excitement. And with kids, you wake them up this year. Get up, it's Christmas. So, the remembrances of Christmas and how they influence us and how we operate in our life, it's the manner in which we still do things with that same kind of enthusiasm or way, or the way we accept our life, the way we give out into our lives, the way we can manage what comes to us in our lives. We can do it with grace, we can do it with ease, we can do it with resistance. We can say, oh, not me. Or you can say, thank you very much for thinking of me. I would rather have a Snow White Christmas. I don't mean the snow, I mean the cartoon character, Snow White. And I, as one of the 7 dwarfs, named Happy. I don't want to be grumpy or sniffly or whatever they are. I know I want Happy. And so, that's who I choose to be, Happy. Anything less than can just march on by. Now, Charles Cotton said, happiness, that grand mistress of ceremonies in life, impels us through all its mazes and meanderings, but leads none of us by the same route. We all have a different way of doing it. And therein lies the gift of what I see in each one of you, what you bring to life and to Christmas and your families. Some say there is a master plan for our lives. I say there are some pretty grand influences in our early years that seem to come from somewhere else. And that's the master plan the master plan is what we devise. We're given the blueprint free of any design, other than to outline our own, to draft our own plan. A lot of our lives that we live today come from that place in our mind that we have stored our memories, and sometimes we think those are our master plan if we let them come forth. Well, those are the unconscious memories sometimes, the hand-me-downs from our family, from our history, from our traditions that come through. And unless we say, yeah, those are for me, I'm happy with those. But if you turn to Dwarf Grumpy, then it bears taking a look back at. Dr. Holmes says, perhaps the simplest way to state the proposition is to say that we are surrounded by a mind or intelligence that knows everything. That the potential knowledge of all things exists in this mind, that the abstract essence of beauty, truth, wisdom coexist in the mind of the universe. That we also exist in it and draw from it. But what we draw from it, we must draw through the channel of our own minds. And so our mind is an individualization of the one mind. God's mind is never unconscious. It's never unconscious. So whether we are tuned in and alert to our influences or not, our consciousness is always on. It's always on. The batteries never go dead. So you better watch out, as the old adage says. Because Santa Claus, our thoughts, are coming to town through the awareness of our ideas. Remember, you bring the gift that you are. Influenced or wrapped up in whatever you have already been given. So wrap yourself in love, my friends, and go ho, ho, ho into Christmas, creating grand memories in 2013. Know that you are equipped by Spirit, fueled with possibility, and perceived and received in peace by those with whom you share your love. Namaste.